Well, hello everyone and welcome.
Hello, everybody.
My name is Olan Inslee, and this is, go ahead.
I'm Evan Mehlenbacher. Yep.
All right. We have an inspiring program of music we've put together for you this evening. Our musicians have been working very hard to bring you a wide variety of musical selections intended to brighten your outlook and send you home with a happy heart.
We chose the theme of shine for this concert because we wanted to celebrate the light that is within all of us. You know, in this world of millions of people and thousands of things going on, sometimes we might feel like our light's not very important, that we're not even very important. But we are. Each and every one of us has a special reason to exist. We all have gifts and talents to share. We have a light to shine. And it's important that we honor that light within ourselves and share it abundantly with everyone else around us. That makes the world a better place. So our hope and prayer is that you leave here tonight honoring your light within and letting it shine bright. Let your light shine.
Very true. And, you know, we have been blessed, and we have such talented musicians that either sing or played for us over the past few years. And we're going to showcase their talents tonight. And I know you'll enjoy everything that they're going to bring for you this evening. George Gershwin is considered one of the great composers of Americana music. He wrote beautiful pieces known as the Rhapsody in Blue, the Concerto in F, American in Paris, and he wrote many, many songs for Broadway, and his brother, Ira Gershwin, was the lyricist for those. In 1930, in a Broadway musical, there was a performer, and everyone should know her as Ethel Merman, and she was the first one to sing this wonderful piece of music, I've Got Rhythm. Tonight we'd like to open the program with I've Got Rhythm, with Evan and I playing a piano duet of that.
Oh, that is fun. Isn't that fun? So you might have noticed on your program that we are celebrating our 100th anniversary, this church is, in the Tri-Cities. Believe it or not, we have been here 100 years, established in 1924, and we thought, well, that's a little bit of a significant event. When I drive around in town and look at other businesses and institutions, I don't find too many that have been here for 100 years. And so we thought that was a significant event to celebrate, and we've done a few different events, but this was one event we wanted to do. We've had a lot of talented musicians that have blessed our services, and so we got them together and we said, hey, can you let your light shine on our stage tonight and share what you have to offer with you? And that's what brought this concert together. So I get to introduce the next pianist here, which you've already met, Olan. And he's a very special pianist. You know, I first came across Olan 25 years ago. I was doing my thing, touring around in the Northwest, and I was up in Wenatchee, and I went to a church there and was listening to the preludes, and I thought, wow, this pianist is really good. He really knows what he's doing. He just has so much heart and soul in his music. And it was Olan, but I didn't know who he was back then. But he made a major impression on me. But I just left, went on with life. And many years later, he shows up here in the Tri-Cities. And we cross paths, and I go, I think I know who you are. I think I heard you play like 15 years ago. And sure enough, but here he is, and he's been here playing for us for several years now, which we're very grateful for, and very blessed by that. Olan in music just, started from day one like this. Him and the piano are like one. And in his early years, he actually toured at, playing as a concert pianist, in America and even up into Canada. But today, what he loves to do is teach. I think there might be a few of his students right here in the audience. Oh, another one over here, huh? Yes, and back there too, yes. Well, you have a fan club here, Olan. Yes. Yeah, he's been teaching 35 years, I think, and that's what he loves to do, share his love of piano with others and help them learn to experience the blessings that come from that as well. And he has a very bustling studio over in Richland, filled with dozens of students. And as I can see, there's several of them right here tonight. So why don't you give a warm welcome to Olan as he gets ready to play his next piece.
All right. Well, thank you, Evan. The first piece I'd like to perform for you tonight is a song called Motion by Francisco Casarati. Casarati is a self-taught pianist and composer, and he is based in Montreal, Quebec. The piano solo was released in 2021, and in 2 days had over 15 million streams. It is one of his most celebrated pieces. And Casarati claimed that motion is a song of the movement or the motion of emotion. Thank you. Well, we're moving on to our next wonderful guest performer. Kelly Cruz teaches general music and choir at the Rowena Chase Elementary in Pasco. She attended Whitworth University in Spokane, where she met her husband Tyler, who is also a music teacher. Kelly has performed with many community art groups and has sung many times here at the church. It's always a privilege for me to work with Kelly. She's an incredible singer. Would you please welcome mezzo-soprano Kelly Cruz.
As you see in your program tonight, I'll be singing We'll Light the World. And the message of this song perfectly matches our theme tonight. It's about letting your light, your gifts, your love shine into the world. Sometimes it feels like the world is lit, maybe on fire in a negative way, and letting our light shine out can spread throughout the world. And as I tell my students, it doesn't matter how small you are or how small the act of kindness is, it can still spread throughout the whole world. So I hope this inspires you to light the world.
Thank you, Kelly. That was beautiful. Yes. It's a delight to introduce our next pianist, Ellen Fillion. Ellen Fillion has been playing for our services off and on for like 15 years now, and she's just a gem to know, a delightful person. Ellen said that her spark for piano happened when she was 13. She heard Van Cliburn playing Tchaikovsky's Second Concerto, and suddenly she was hooked. I got to learn how to play the piano. And then she just took off from there on out, looking for all the opportunities she could to take piano lessons in school, later in university, and after that. And she so much loved it, she even started teaching piano lessons for many years over in Kennewick. She had a studio. She has retired from that right now, but her light keeps shining. She loves to keep on playing the piano. So she has a special arrangement of Over the Rainbow that she would like to share with us tonight. Let's welcome Ellen.
Thank you, Alan. That was lovely. Well, our next performer has been a musician from a very young age. During high school, he won the senior piano division of the Mid-Columbia Symphony Young Artist Competition. He went on to study organ at the Stanford University. He performed in several recitals at the university and later in the Tri-Cities at local churches. Today, he is a Christian Science practitioner, teacher, and a former lecturer for Christian Science. His love for his church is undeniable, and his love for music is the same. Would you please welcome Evan Mehlenbacher?
Thank you, Olan. A few years ago, I decided I needed to rekindle my music light. like Olan said, I was very active with music in my younger years. I practiced 1-2 hours a day. I'd get up at 5 in the morning, practice an hour before I went to school, come back, practice more afterward. I love to play piano. But then, later in life, family came along, children came along, career came along, traveling came along, and that involvement with music just sort of faded into the background, and pretty soon 35 years have gone by. It's like, oh, what happened? And so I thought, no, I have that deep love to play the piano still in me. So I wanted to rekindle it. And so I talked to Olan. I said, Olan, I need some serious music to learn. And so he gave me some suggestions, and this next piece was one of them. Brahms is called Intermezzo in A major, but it's really a lullaby. And but the deal was, I said to Olan, you also got to give me some lessons because I'm really rusty, okay? So we had a number of lessons, and one of the lessons he said, with all your music, you want to tell a story. And I'd never been taught this before, honestly, and I've had a lot of teachers. You need to tell a story with your music. And so I definitely have a story in my mind when I play this lullaby. And I think many of you will be able to identify with it. Have any of you ever put a 2 or 3-year-old to bed at night who didn't really want to go to bed? Anybody ever done that? Yeah, a lot of head shaking. I have too, as a parent and a grandparent now. And so this lullaby, for me, tells many different, 5 different chapters of this effort to put a child to bed at night. So maybe you'll hear them as we go along. So what I hear when I play this is, first, it's time to go to bed. And the back and forth, oh, I don't want to go to bed, and so into bed we go, get settled down, and you figure, oh, okay, they're good, I can take off. No, you can't go yet, you got to stay here, right? You got to stay here on the bed, and then we get everything settled down, quiet, okay, I can go now, but then the eyes pop open, they're watching you. Have you ever had that happen? They're sitting there watching you, you better not leave, so you got to stay longer. But eventually there's capitulation, right? Capitulation. Finally, it inevitably happens. That child falls to sleep, and you can get up and tiptoe out of the room, shut the door, and go to bed. All right? It's all here, this lullaby.
Would you please welcome to the stage soprano Molly Holleran and mezzo-soprano Kelly Cruz. Nuvole bianche is an Italian phrase that translates to white clouds in English. From Ludovico Zanaudi's solo piano composition, which debuted from his 2004 album, Una Mattina, Italian for One Morning, Nuvole bianche has been featured in several films and television shows.
right. What fun. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, we have a duet coming up
We
here.
do have a duet coming up.
I love to play duets. Anybody here likes to play duets? You know, the biggest challenge with duets is you got to find a partner. And I finally found a partner, somebody who likes to play duets. When Olan came along and said, hey, do you like to play duets? And I said, sure, I'll play duets. And so, yay, I got a duet partner. I used to play lots of duets when I was a youngster. But when we're up here playing duets, you probably think, oh, everything looks easy and smooth and all that, you know. But I have to let you know, we had to lay down some rules. The number one rule is if you partner with Olan, don't let him touch the tablet, okay? His fingers are magical on the keyboard, but they are not magical on the tablet. They just go all the wrong direction. So that's my job. I'm the page turner. Oh, probably another rule is Olan always takes the lead. I let him, he's the pro, he knows what he's doing. I still have a lot to learn. So you'll probably notice that I often am watching his hands, you know, when to end on a cadence and when to start a phrase and so forth. That seems to work out well.
Yeah.
Any other rules?
Well, I think one of the other ones is just really listening to each other and feeding off of each other's emotion and how you're playing that. Another one is don't touch his iPad. It's just off limits. It's a bad thing. Amazing Grace has been a staple around the world in the Christian religion, in almost all churches. And it talks about God's grace and love. And how much right now we need that in the world. That we overcome racial divides and language divides and wars, and we don't need that anymore. And we loved this duet. And it really speaks to us because when you leave tonight, I just want you to be amazed with God's grace tonight. So we present to you Amazing Grace.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That was fun. We saw that one on the internet. We thought, we got to play that one. That is just a fun one. Well, this next one, I've been really looking forward to this opportunity to play this for you. As I mentioned earlier, there's always a story to tell. And this next piece I'm going to play has a big story in it. It's really about light and dark and the triumph of the light over the dark, the way I see it anyway. It is a march. It's a Rachmaninoff piece, prelude in G minor. And when Olan said I should learn this piece, I thought, okay. And then, oh man, this is a toughie. So I've been working on it for a while, but I'm looking forward to this chance to play it for you. And anyway, there is a big story in this piece. And I'll just tell you what I think the story is. So it's a march for life. All right, so we start out with routine. Got to do the dishes, mow the lawn, go to work, pay the bills. All right, marching along, routine. But then there's more to life than just routine, right? You have aspirations, high goals. And I want to climb Mount Everest, fly to the moon, do something special. Aspirations, all right? But then there's also sorrow. Things do not work out the way you thought. You just get knocked down broadside, flat to the ground, not even sure you're ever going to recover or pull out of it. Listen for that point. Yet, the next stage is recovery. There's always a light. There's a light there that you see, and it builds your confidence again. You get back on your feet, you take a step, another step, and you get going again to victory, that triumph over whatever that trouble was that tried to knock you down. Get living life successfully again, leave that behind, and live a happy life. All right? So the 5 things: routine, aspiration, sorrow, recovery, and victory.
Thank you, Evan. That was fun. Soprano Molly Holleran has performed as a soloist with the Mid-Columbia Master Singers, the Mid-Columbia Musical Theater, Mid-Columbia Opera on the Vine, as well as many regional symphony orchestras. Molly holds undergraduate degrees in voice and theater from Lawrence University in Wisconsin and a master's degree in voice from the University of Arizona. In addition to performing, Molly also maintains a private voice studio in Richland. She's an exceptional talent. It is always good when I get a chance to play with her, and she has an incredible voice. Would you please welcome Molly Holleran.
The song that I chose to sing for you tonight is called The Steady Light. It's written by a composer named Reginald Unterseyer, who lives in Kennewick with his wife, Sheila Dunlop, who wrote the words to the song. The song is very beautiful. The tune is wonderful, and the words are so meaningful to me. It's about how those who have come before us have shown a light on our path to show us where to go, and how we in turn will shine a light to show those who come after us where to go.
My last piece this evening for piano work, for solo-wise, I'd like to present Dr. Robert Vandel's Ovation Number 3. Ovation Number 3 I've always been able to play it for almost every concert I've ever done, anything I perform. It's just been dear to my heart. He was a colleague of mine. He wrote over 571 teaching pieces for the piano. He's considered one of the most prolific American composers currently to date. He was inducted into the National Music Teachers Association Hall of Fame and Ohio State, where unfortunately he passed a few years ago, but his living legacy of beautiful piano music is amazing, and I love teaching it to the students. So I will present to you ovation number 3.
worthy of its name. All right. Ready here? All right. We're going to put this up next. You want to move yours? Or?
Yeah, I'll just move.
All right. So it's all in order. All right, this brings us up to our grand finale, and I have to give you a little prep here because you're included, okay? So this is 3 steps. It really captures the theme of tonight, this little light of mine. We're going to let it shine, okay? So Olan and I have a duet we want to play, which is a cool rendition of this little light of mine. And then Molly and Kelly are going to pop up here on the stage, and they have a really sort of a jazzy gospel version of this they're going to share with you. And as soon as they finish that, then Grace is going to hop up to the stage. And on the back of your program is the words to this little light of mine. Does everybody have a program or one with somebody next to you? And so Grace is going to sing the first verse, okay? And then we'd like all of you to join in and sing the next 4 verses with Grace and Molly and Kelly. All right? So that's the plan. So Olan and I will start out here with our duet.
Shine my light across the land. Yes, I'm gonna
Oh, wow, what a great rendition there. What a treat it's been to be with all of you tonight. I hope your light is shining a little brighter. I think it is. I see a lot of happy faces out there in the audience, and we're thrilled to have our talented musicians share with us this evening. Can we all have another round of applause for everybody? Yeah, thank you. It's been a great joy. It's been a real treat. Come on, girls up here. We have two little girls with special little gifts for our women singers. Yes. Over here, Caleb. Yep. Go on over here. There you go. There. Oh, one more. One more. There we go. Yay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. We wish you all the best. Go out there and let your light shine. All right? Good night. You're welcome. That was fun.